over there and the buildings. So we're leaving Alton Station now. We're going to head down here to where that clearing is that I showed you earlier, or mentioned earlier, where there's a nice view of the river. Do a bit of footage there, and then we'll proceed to the bottom pond, and then head up to Wills Rock. So it's just gone 10 to 3, so the weather's still glorious, it's still warm. So we're going to head back down this way, down this path now to the clearing area, and then I'll do some more footage down there. But yeah, honestly, we're now leaving a piece of history behind, as you can see. Just down there, you've got a piece of history that we're leaving. So you've got like the railway station buildings, the bridge, then the castle is up on the hill where we saw it. I went up the steps and showed you. So hello to you that have joined. Please subscribe at Courses25. Lots of footage to come. Wish you was out on a walk, you stuck at work. I know the feeling. Well, I've got some overtime next week, so I'm making sure I take the most of my time out now. And it's saved me being at home at the moment. It's just a nice day to get out. But yeah, so I've just come from Alton Station, just down there. So it's a fantastic piece of history. Again, look it up on Wikipedia. And we're going to head down this way, back to the Ramblers Retreat. And go and see the River Churnet just on the left. And then get some footage from the bottom pond. So please subscribe if you're not already at Courses25. So I'll just pan the camera back round. That's the path we're going to be taking now. And that's the path we've just followed. So that's where we've just come from. So it's a nice walk up there, to be honest. Go up the steps and you've got the castle just on the hill, which I've done some fantastic footage of, and it's also on one of the live streams before this one. So we're going to head down here now to that clearing, and then I'm going to head to the bottom pond and then go up to Wills Rock, and you can get some fantastic footage up there from Alton Towers, and the views over Dimmingsdale before I drop back down to the top pond. So lots of walking to do. It's 5 to 3, so I've got easily a couple of hours yet. The car park closes at 6, so I've allowed plenty of time to give myself a few hours away from home and to just come out and enjoy the sun, enjoy this weather, and enjoy a walk. And then it'll give me something to do when I get home, because I'll have some editing to do. But the Peak Wildlife Park series is now on the channel. That's finished. That's all edited. All the clips are on as well. So please take a look back on that one if you've not seen it. And also any other footage you want to watch, go on to the other playlists as well. The Dubrovnik one is finished as well. That took over a week, which I knew it would do. So there was a lot of footage there, and I did 73 episodes. So that was a lot of editing. It is a lot of work to run the channel, and I can't do it without your support really, because you, the audience, are the ones that make my channel work. So I do appreciate what you do and watching the videos. And please leave comments on as many of the videos as possible. I do respond to them. Going to go Peak Wildlife Park next weekend. Yeah, you should do it. You should do it. Book online, but again, you might be paying a similar price to on the gate. I know it's £22 for a child, £21.95, and I think it's £25.95 for an adult. But it might be a bit less if you book it online, because I know all you got to do is just show your phone, show your ticket on your Apple Wallet, and they will scan it, and then you can get a map. If you want to feed the wallabies, you can buy a little bag of food, £1.95. I paid that yesterday and fed the wallabies. If you want the annual pass, it's £64.95, and then they will knock off the price of the ticket as well. So if you've paid for the ticket 25 quid, let's say, and you want the annual pass, you can upgrade, and they will knock off £25 off 65, so it'll take it down to £40. But that gives you a year to enter the park as often as you want, and also you get free parking, you get 10% off in the shop, and you get 15% off, I think, in the cafe. So you just take advantage of it. But it gives you unlimited trips to the park every week if you wanted to go every week, or every month like I like to do, and get your money's worth. So give it a go. Go on peakwildlifepark.co.uk and you can book your tickets on there. And also elderly people, it's a bit less, I think. So if you want to take your dad, you could go, and you pay a bit less, because it's a bit less for concessions. So, but definitely take a look at that. It's open 10 till 5 in the week, and on the weekends it's open 10 till 6, and on school holidays During school holidays and weekends, it's open 10 till 6. During term time, Monday to Friday, it's 10 till 5, and then Saturday, Sunday, 10 till 6. And it's open all bank holidays as well. I think the only day it's shut is Christmas Day. But apart from that, you can go anytime you want. So, yes, definitely do that. Use peakwildlifepark.co.uk and you can go and enjoy yourself up there. But anyway, so we're going to leave Alton Station now and walk down this path to the clearing where the river is. And I'm going to do some footage. So if I do break off this live stream, don't worry. I'm just going to take some final photos and video now of this, not on live stream. And then I'm going to continue down there to the clearing. So please stay with and enjoy the rest of the series. So we're now going to proceed. Down to the clearing. So I'm back. Again, I was just doing a bit of footage back then. We'll head down to the clearing now. Get some view of the river. It's nice. I haven't seen any squirrels yet, but lots of little birds. It's such a nice quiet walk. So you could easily bring your dog down here, Cooper. Could come down this path. There's a nice area for him to run. That goes for any dog walkers. Bring your dogs. I mean, if you wanted to walk the whole stretch, you could park at Denston, near the old railway down there, and walk the 4 miles to here, which will take you about 2 hours, 2.5, depending on how fast you go. But you get a fantastic view of the castle walking along this path, and I have walked this whole route from the Ramblers Retreat to Danston and back, and it's 4 miles and can take 2 hours. So you need a whole day really to do it. Because then if you want to go up to the Chained Oak and the other parts of Dimmingsdale, you need a good day to do it. I know with English weather you can't predict it. But honestly, it's just a fantastic walk. And also you get cyclists as well, and horses. So we'll continue down to this clearing now and let these cyclists go past. Please enjoy the views.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I don't fancy being run over by a bike. So please subscribe to my channel at CarlSmith25. So yes, you can bring your bikes, but of course dogs are welcome. Obviously clear up after your dog. If you need the toilet, you'd have to go to the Ramblers Retreat. So if you're going to start walking from Danston, make sure you go to the toilet probably when you leave the house. Because if you need to go again, you've got 2 hours at least till you get to the Ramblers up here. The Ramblers is open every day 10 till 4. On the weekend it's open till 4:30, Saturday, Sunday. It's not usually open on a Monday, I don't think, but it's open on bank holidays. But again, you can check the website Ramblers Retreat online. And it usually opens a bit longer during the summer months, so maybe July, August, may stay open till 5. The car park's usually open till 6, so make sure you check the sign when you enter the car park what time the gates close, because you don't particularly fancy having your car locked in. There is also an overflow car park as well, but generally the car park shuts at 5, and then 6 o'clock this time of year, and I think it's probably 4 o'clock later on in the year. So again, check the sign when you enter the car park what time the gate closes. And you can always go and ask at the Ramblers if you're unsure. But generally they shut around 5 o'clock. So, or you can leave your car down in Alton and just walk down the road, which is about 1.25 miles. So this is the clearing bit now we're going to go up to, where the river is. So just up there, that continues back down to the Ramblers down there. So we've walked from the station down there now, and we're going to walk up this path here on the left, this one, to the clearing. So I'm going to show you the River Churnet. It looks very calm today, but honestly this is a nice area that I discovered on my last walk here. Just absolutely stunning. So on a dry day you can sit on these rocks. But what a beautiful park now. There's the River Churnet just there in front. Absolutely amazing. So there's the River Churnet, you see. Absolutely stunning area. Very calm water. Takes you back to Walton across there. So there's the path we've just come through. Absolutely beautiful. It really is stunning. So we're back. Oh dear. Absolutely stunning. Drink a lemonade. You might have thought it was water, but it's actually lemonade. It's in a water bottle. But when you're doing a lot of walking, you need refreshment. It isn't cheap at the Ramblers, but I know they do really good quality food and good drinks there. Tea and coffee, you can have cake, you can have food. It is good quality, I will admit. And also if you bring your dog, they do ice cream for dogs. So, and provide water for your dog as well. So they do look after you. And there's plenty of ample parking. So, but yeah, so this is just that little clearing just off the main path. So again, I just turned the camera around, it's just absolutely stunning. River Churn, it's so calm. So we're going to walk back up there, back onto the path. You can get down there or down there, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to get back on the path, walk back to the Ramblers now and head to the bottom pond and hopefully get up to Will's Rock. So you can generally get some nice footage up there over Alton Towers. So we're going to get going. So please subscribe at Courseworth 25. It's just gone 3:05. So we've still got a couple of hours yet till the car park closes. So I should cover practically all of the walk. And I intend to. So we'll get up there. Plus it depends on my battery power. I'm on 66% at the moment, so I've got more than enough power. Can't charge it up in the car because I didn't bring the wire. But I can do that later on because I'll have loads of videos to edit. So it'll keep me busy tonight, won't it? But please subscribe to the channel at Courseworth 25. But yes, so that's the clearing again. So it's just amazing just to come down that path there and just go into this little part here, away from the beaten track. And you never know what wildlife you might encounter. So you just walk up here and you're back onto the path again, which is just there. So we're going to head to the Ramblers now and then the bottom pond. So let's go. So there's just nobody on the path at all. It's just so quiet. So you can go up there to it or just up there. So we'll go now and we'll proceed down to the Ramblers Retreat. I'll do another stream when we get to the bottom pond, so that I can just do some general footage around here. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Please subscribe, as I've said. And it won't cost you a penny. Click the notification bell and you'll get notifications of new videos. There'll be lots of videos uploaded later on. Plus I'll be editing these into episodes. I think I did 7 episodes of Peak Wildlife Park yesterday. So there might be a bit more than that today. So because I've got footage from the station to put on, as well as the chained oak, which I went to earlier. So I'll edit those and then I'll do the clips afterwards. I did have another look on Benidorm with Jet 2. Again, the prices keep going up and down. So I'm toying with the idea to go bed and breakfast just to save a bit of money. But then again, it doesn't really save money because even though you might think, oh, it's cheaper to go bed and breakfast, you've still got to pay to eat out. And even though I'd only be going for a short period of time, I've still got to cough up money to eat out. So I'd be thinking to myself, well, it would have paid to stay half board, you know, because at least then I've only got to have one meal in the day where I'd have to pay. Whereas if I go bed and breakfast, I've got to have 2, because I'd have to have my breakfast in the morning, obviously. And then I'd want something at lunchtime, which would cost money. And then you're going to want something to eat at night, which again is going to cost money. So again, why not just pay the extra 30 or 40 quid and go off board? And then the only thing you've got to pay for then is drinks. Because obviously your hot drinks with your breakfast and your juices are included. But if you want a beer or a sangria, because you're going to Spain, you'd have to pay for it. But then for lunch, it's not so bad. I don't mind paying the odd few euros for a lunch and having a beer or a sangria somewhere. But because I plan to go to the zoos over there, I don't fancy paying the price in the zoos for food, because I know how expensive it is. I mean, it costs over 30 euros to go into both zoos, so you're looking at 60 euros near enough to do the two zoos. So it costs enough to go in. So I'd want to pay less as possible. But I know near Mundemar, there is Benidorm's answer to Greg's, which the Macmaster's been to, and they do airport pack-ups, so they can do you a breakfast box to take with you for your flight, rather than pay airport prices or have food on the plane, which costs money. But again, these are all things you have to take into account. But I want to get over there because I want to go to Terra Natura and to Mundemar and watch and film these dolphin shows and the sea lion shows. Trust me, if you're on the live stream when I do that, you will be amazed. We'll end this live stream now and head to the Ramblers.